Welcome to Potter Sister Kiln opening number 5, I believe it is. And I'm excited to open it up. I've actually looked in the top already because I couldn't wait for my cameraman. Too excited. Anyway, most of the stuff in this load is fish, so it's sort of like a big aquarium right now. Except for a few things that I have for students. So I did try a few new glazes, which I hope came out. Like, when am I ever going to learn to do test tiles? I did make some test tiles that are ready to go, but I didn't put them in here, of course. I used them on my good stuff. So let's hope that those came out. So let's take a look at what I have today. All the fish and student stuff. All right. Here is a bass for the wall. That came out nice. That's with the new color. This is with ochre from Laguna. Textured chrome from, let me just think of it in a minute. This is ancient jasper, which is Potter's Choice. This is spectrum. Spectrum, sorry about that. And just a little bit of Snow White down here. And this just hangs on the wall, gives someone put wire in there and could hang nice on the wall. So that's a nice fish. Let me get rid of this. We got some more fish. I went with the kind of the welcome theme on this couple of them, and I do like how they came out. Again, some of the same glazes, except this is blue rutile. And this clay, I really like the fish on this clay. This is the speckled clay. The other one was done on, I believe, a light buff clay. But this is speckled, which I really like because fish are very speckly. So I really like how that one came out. And the ancient jasper, that's really the color ancient jasper should be when you put on enough. But it's really hard to put on enough to get that nice red color. And then this one is the other one, and it has the darker blue in there. And I like how that came out. So those two are nice. Put these back down before I... this is one of the new colors I tried, and whoops, I like how it came out. This is from Laguna, and it's Castile Blue. I think I'm saying that right. And I put a little bit of the darker blue, my snowy, in the things, and it kind of came out interesting there. So I like the Castile Blue. I really like it. It's a really pretty blue. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's just one of my fish. I probably shouldn't spend that much time on the fish. This one, I purposely, it's very textured, and I wanted to put the texture on there, although it's a very strong color. It's the textured chrome again. And I put a little bit of my new green up there, but I didn't put enough on, because again, a strong color, you need to put more of the contrasting lighter color. So that didn't really show up that great. But this has a nice texture on it, and I'm doing that for someone who's visually impaired. Wish the color would have came out better, but I think this will be nice. He wanted to give it as a gift for another visually impaired person. So I was trying to make the texture really deep. So anyway, and then the other things on the top here are from some of my students. This is Daly's nameplate. She did, this was her first slab project. You know, I did something real simple for him. And this is Marissa's. And then this is Marissa's. So those are two of my students' works. So I'll be back in a little bit when I get the shelves off. All right, I'm just being very careful with these shelves. They were a little tippy. Ooh. Some of my students' work down here. Yay, it didn't stick. This is one of my students' boxes. Turn out very cute. Oh my goodness, I think she's gonna love it. Very nice. This is probably one. Very nice. And then the lid, I didn't do the lid on top of it because I didn't want it to stick. Oh, I think she's going to be very, very happy with that. Ooh, she is going to love it. Oh, I think that came out super. Marissa, you're going to love this when you see it. Good job. I'm going to take a picture of that. All right, I did some more of the Castile blue for the fish. So I'm glad it turned out since I did so many in the Castile blue. Oh. All right, I don't want to spend a lot of time on those because you've seen them. This one, ooh, that's a pretty color, but I'm not really sure what color I did that in. Okay, well that's a mystery, but it's a nice mystery. I think it's kind of a cool looking fish. Sorry about that, people. I should have written that down. Okay, here's this. Whoa, big one. All right, this is a bowl that I did with 2 bass, and I like how that came out. That's a cool looking thing. It sits down. It's another one of my what I call scrap bowl. I use some of my scraps and put it down, and I put the green. Oh yeah, the green and the forest green down here. And but I really like how the inside came out. So that's one of my newer pieces. Is that a good angle, hon?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll be putting these away and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm a little nervous about this bottom shelf because I did use a color that I hadn't tested yet on a pretty big piece. So holding my breath and hoping that it came out. It's a forest green by Laguna, and I have used forest green from Laguna, but I used the transparent, and this is more of the opaque. And so I'm assuming it's the same color, and I used it. But then as I got to thinking about it, I'm like, oh, it could have some different results. So anyway, let's get to it. Get these shelves out. Very, very careful. Oh, these shelves are so dirty. Just had some Kiln wash fall down, but at least they have Kiln wash on them. Okay, let's see what we have here.
Ooh, some good looking stuff down there.
Ooh, excited looking stuff. Cool. Here's another. Okay, good, it came out. All right. Oh, I like that. That is a trout welcome thing, and I really like how that came out. This is our blue root tile by Potter's Choice, deep fire brick red, on the speckled clay. So I just really like the fish on the speckled clay. It's Laguna 608 or 308, whatever. I always forget to get them mixed up. But anyway, like how that came out. Okay, and then the salmon. The salmon turned out nice. Really like how that came out.
Nice pink belly.
Yep, gave it a pink belly. Tried some of this new color here, which is spring green from Laguna. A little bright, but I think it adds a little brightness to the fish. So I do like it. And this is the forest green that's opaque. And that came out nice. Yeah, that came out nice. And then it has stormy blue up in here. The picture I had in my reference book had the blue fins down here. And so I thought I'd try that. So that came out real nice. That'll be a nice serving dish for someone serving salmon. So, yeah, excited how that came out. I don't have any place to put it, so I'm going to put it back down very carefully. And I support, if you notice down here, I support the head and the tail because I want them to curl up a little bit. In a glaze load, if you put something up, when it gets hot, it melts down like that. Not if it's part of the clay, but part of another object. And so I put those in the head and on the tail because I want, you know, when I put them in, they're like this. So I support them on here and then they go like that, and that rounds the head. So it finishes off my platter really nice so that things don't drip off of it. So that's why I have those in there. This is another bowl. I did one before with blues, so I tried one with greens. That came out cute. It's sweet. And on this one I used the forest green with some of the stormy blue, the snowy white, and then the water is the blue rutile. So that came out cute. Oh, and on you can see just barely, I did put some of the new Castile blue in on the lower fins and on the side fin. And I think that came out really cute. I could stand to use it a little heavy. I could put it a little heavier next time, but that's cute. That turned out nice. And then I just have two more of my little fish. Ooh, like this one. I just like this combination. It's the red gold and the green metal from Coyote. And I just like the combination. I really like what the glazes do together. I really like that. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it has a lot of neat greens and blues and the brown and the tans together. Really cute. And one more fish, and it is done in my new color, my two new colors, Spring Green and the Castile Blue. And that came out really cute on the speckled clay. See, that speckled clay just adds a whole nother dimension. So I think that came out super cute. So that's it. Like I told you, kind of like an aquarium, all fish stuff. But you know, you got to go with what you get known for. And at the farmer's market, people are expecting me to bring fish now. So that's great. I'm going for it. And so I'm kind of like the fish lady. I'll still do other things, but I got to keep my customers happy. So anyway, I guess I'm the fish lady now. So Potter Sister signing off. I'll see you next time.